Hey, church family. Touching base again this week, hoping to share a word of encouragement with you. My wife and I, Debbie, have been watching probably more TV than we usually do as a result of the pandemic, but oftentimes we're pretty agreeable on what we watch together. But there are times when she gets tired of watching the movies I like, which are the superhero movies and the Marvel movies and all those fast paced action movies. And every once in a while, I have to give in and watch what we commonly call a chick flick. And the thing I hate to admit is every once in a while, I'll get sucked right into that love story and big tears will well up in my eyes. And I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I'm feeling this way. But as I thought about that, there is a love story that I've gotten sucked into. And it's the love story of God's love for us. When you get sucked into the scriptures and you feel consumed by the passion of God for his people, it just changes you. It transforms you. And there's so much power in the words of God. And I'm going to be reading today a section of passage from 1 John chapter 4, written by the disciple that Jesus loved. And these words, at times like this, when there seems to be so much division, are the words that are needed, words that bind us together. And so I'd like to share these words with you. I'm going to be starting about halfway through verse 16, and it says this: God is love. You can do a whole lesson on that passage, but I'll move forward. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. This is how love is made complete in us, so that we have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus. When we love the way he loves, we are like Jesus. And it goes on to say in verse 18, there is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. Now, there's a whole nother lesson about fear and what love can do to dispel our fears. Then he goes on in verse 10, we love because he first loved us. We see that love manifest in Jesus Christ our Savior. And it goes on to say in verse 20, whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. Man, we really need to think about those words. Listen what else it says. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God whom they have not seen. And he has given us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brother and sister. Brothers and sisters, it's a challenge at times, especially living in the world we live in today. So I hope these words encourage you, and I hope you will be consumed by this love story as well. And husbands, hey, every once in a while, give in to those wives and watch that love story with them. It'll impact you. God bless and have a great day.